Your Highness, dear friends, let me cordially welcome you to Moscow. Your Highness, you last visited us, I believe, in 2018. It's been a long time. We are very pleased to welcome you back to the Russian capital. Our relations are growing stronger. Just recently an intergovernmental commission convened in Doha, and I think it was very useful. Qatar is one of our priority partners in general and especially in the Middle East. We have a very long, good tradition of mutual relations. The overall trade turnover is modest, but nevertheless Qatar is one of the key partners of our leading oil and gas company, Rosneft. Around $1 billion have been invested in our economy through the Russian Direct Investment Fund, and I am sure that there are many more prospects. We have many interesting projects. We effectively cooperate in the Gas Exporting Countries Forum, and I very much hope that we will have interesting joint projects there. We actively engage in humanitarian cooperation. I very well remember how you, Your Highness, you personally, assisted us in getting elected to host the Winter Olympic Games in Sochi, and then in everything that concerned the FIFA World Cup organization. For our part, we also tried, and I think we succeeded, to assist you in organizing the FIFA World Cup in your country. We have many other humanitarian projects in the fields of sports and arts. Certainly, it would be very important to discuss crisis spots today as well. We know that Qatar is making very considerable efforts to resolve the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. Unfortunately, the initiatives put forward, including by you, have not been implemented. Civilians continue to die in Palestine, which is absolutely a very grave tragedy today. Like you, we believe our positions on this matter align, that a long-term settlement can be achieved only and solely on the basis of the UN resolution, including, first and foremost, the establishment of two states. I mean the establishment of a Palestinian state, of course. You and I have also discussed the development of the situation in Syria, which is also of great importance to us. We would like to do everything to ensure that Syria, first of all, remains a sovereign, independent and territorially integral state, and we would like to discuss the assistance to the Syrian people, including humanitarian aid. There are many problems there, both political, security and economic. Your Highness, we are very pleased to see you in Moscow. Welcome. First of all, I would like to thank you for inviting me to Moscow. As you said, my last visit to Russia was many years ago, but communication between us has always been maintained, including at the level of the ministry chiefs. A few days ago, we met with Mr. Russian First Deputy Prime Minister Denis Manturov, my friend, at the IGC, Intergovernmental Commission, meeting and discussed many issues.
Мы говорили о путях их развития, есть проекты, есть предложения, которые мы в скором времени планируем обсудить и реализовать.
We highly appreciate the level of our bilateral relations. We discussed ways to improve them.
Личные отношения. Вы упоминали о том, что товарооборот.
There are projects and proposals we plan to discuss and implement soon. A number of agreements will also be concluded. We have excellent personal relations.
Отношений, повышения уровня товарооборота.
You mentioned that trade turnover does not yet correspond to the level of our cooperation. I agree with you, Mr. President.
И это касается в том числе и сферы здравоохранения, производства лекарственных препаратов. Сегодня будет.
The Commission is working on ways to strengthen relations and increase the level of trade turnover. We are very proud of the investment cooperation we have achieved in various spheres, namely healthcare, pharmaceutical production.
В спорте мы с русскими друзьями нашими прекрасное сотрудничество по подготовке чемпионата мира 2022 года. Россия.
Some documents will also be signed today. We will discuss several areas with you, Mr. President. We also have excellent potential for developing culture and sports collaboration.
Сотрудничество было на очень высоком уровне. Вы нас поддерживали на протяжении всего подготовительного периода. Мы с вами все время на контакте.
We worked together with our Russian friends on the preparation of the 2022 World Cup. Russia provided tremendous assistance, and this contributed to the success of the World Cup in Doha. The cooperation was at a very high level.
В горячих проблемах, по горячим точкам в регионе, тех проблемных.
You provided support throughout the entire preparation process. We kept in contact with you all the time. And, fortunately, we managed to organize the World Cup at an excellent level. Mr. President, we also continue to cooperate on pressing issues.
К сожалению, Израиль не соблюдает, не придерживается этого соглашения.
Tackling challenges in the regions, Middle East, hotspots, the ongoing aggression we see in Gaza. We reached an agreement months ago, but unfortunately Israel is not adhering to it. But Qatar continues our mediation efforts to bring the positions of the parties to the table and reach an agreement that would alleviate the suffering of the Palestinian people.
И устойчивое, невозможен мир без создания независимого палестинского государства в границах 1967 года.
We agree with Russia. Our position is clear and strong. There can be no peace without the establishment of an independent state of Palestine within the 1967 borders. You have also mentioned the Syria issue. A few days ago, Ahmed al-Sharaa, the Syrian president, arrived in Qatar. We talked to him a lot and discussed the historical ties between Syria and Russia.
И он настроен на продолжение этого сотрудничества, выстраивание взаимодействия на основе взаимного.
Which were and are of a strategic nature. And he is determined to maintain these relations, to build cooperation based on mutual respect and respect for the interests of the two peoples. Syria is undoubtedly going through a very difficult period. And, of course, it is necessary to support this aspiration of the new Syrian authorities in order to ensure the territorial integrity and sovereignty of the country. Thank you again, Mr. President, for your invitation. I always wish the best for our relations.